season right after the state tournament. I'll probably kind of count my chips all at the end of the season, refocus on football, and then hopefully come to a decision soon in June, July.
Are you narrowing it in on one position, or is it still tight end, D end?
For me, I'm kind of focusing on the school more than the position, so it's kind of where I fit in with the school. A lot of schools are focusing on me as a 3 technique, defensive interior line, some defensive end, but then a lot of schools are also focusing on tight end, and then there's also a majority of schools that offered me just as an athlete, so they don't know where I'll play, but they're offering me as an athlete, and they'll figure out which position I'll fit into once I get on campus. So right now I'm just today I'll be working at defensive line, but I think the majority of schools are looking at defensive line or an interior defensive line spot.
You mentioned Illinois, that's the school I cover.
Yeah.
How much contact do you have with those?
I talked to Coach Ligg, Coach Butkus. I FaceTime with those guys a lot, talk with them, keep in touch with Coach Smith. So they're a school that's done a really good job from the beginning recruiting me and keeping in touch with me, making sure I know everything, how they feel about me, and we're building a really good relationship with them. So this has been a really fun journey with them, and so kind of after baseball season, we'll see how I stand and come to a conclusion right after the middle of June or something like that.
They like you on defense or offense?
I think when I'm talking with the offensive coaches, they like me on offense. When I'm talking with the defensive coaches, they like me on defense. So they're kind of split right now. They're one of those schools that will offer me just as a position player, not knowing where to put me yet. But I think they'll kind of focus in soon, and let me know where they kind of see me.
Do you want to do some visits?
I can't. I visited Illinois, Vanderbilt, Virginia, and Duke past few weeks, so those are kind of all the visits that I could go out to, but I have baseball 2 or 3 games every weekend, so I can't be missing that much. I already took one weekend off to go on a big trip out to the East Coast to see Duke and Virginia, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get into too many more schools this spring, but hopefully I'll be able to get some out in the summer, right in June, and then see a few schools early in June, and then kind of come to a decision then.
You mentioned Wisconsin. Is that a kind of a new school that's reached out to you, or they've been in contact for a while now?
So I talked with them last spring. Our recruiting coordinator, or our area recruiter, Coach Tibasar, he left, so he's at, I think, Oklahoma State now. Mm-hmm. He was recruiting us, then he left. So then we kind of try to find a new contact. We got a new contact, so he'll be coming through. The defensive line coach is going to be coming through tomorrow. He just talked to me this morning, so I'll be speaking with him tomorrow, and they'll kind of come, get to know me a little bit, give me an eyeball check, and then go from there. So
it's defense with Wisconsin then. What's your interest like in that program? Is that a school you know much about at this point?
Yeah, I have a lot of people, a lot of friends that go there, a lot of friends that go to Wisconsin, a lot of family members that went there. My aunt went there. So it's a school that I know a lot about, and they have a fantastic football program, great academics. So I'm just looking for the great combination of football and academics, and they hold both at a high level, and so it's definitely a school that's high on my radar.
Tough to say, but you think Wisconsin could be a school that kind of joins that offer list for you?
I think I'll get a better glance on it tomorrow after I meet with the coach. I think right now I haven't had too much contact with them, but I'd probably get a better gauge on that right after tomorrow, my meeting with the defensive line coach there.
Do you have a preference? What side of the ball you'd like to wind up on?
I think a lot of it depends on the school. I kind of just want to fit in the best. So I think if one school comes in and they say, here you are at tight end, and I don't really like how they utilize their tight ends, more of just a blocking tight end. They don't really use them as receivers or anything like that. Versus a defensive line school that says, here's how we see you fit in this way and that way. And I like how they utilize their defensive lines more than a school utilizes their tight ends or vice versa. I'd probably end up picking those schools rather than just focusing on a position and then kind of being narrow-minded with that.
Perfect.